Welcome to RNFC, the official Rebellious Noise Football Channel, where you'll find content such as goal hanging, live match reactions, as well as news and opinions on all aspects of the beautiful game. We will also cover some of the more cultural side of the sport, such as kit reviews, football nostalgia, and in-depth historical pieces on those who built the game that we love today. So win, lose or draw, make sure you subscribe before the full-time whistle blows.
Hello. It is here for the Rebellious Noise Football Channel, and today the roll call is going to be a long one, so bear with me. We are joined by Dan. Say hello, Dan.
Hello, Dan.
Why you always got to do that? Joined for the first time by Ash, this side. What's up, Ash?
All right, how's it going?
Right, then.
Yeah,
there we go. And down below, we are joined by Lucas, first time on the Football Channel.
Yeah.
There he is. You might see him on the film, the wrestling one. Here he is. And back again, we've got Connor as well. How you doing, Connor?
I'm very good. How are you?
Yeah, all good. I am absolutely buzzing to talk Euros. I am ridiculously excited. Obviously, waiting for it for, the 2-year gap's always annoying. But a 3-year gap, it's been tough. But yeah, really looking forward to it. And what we're going to do today is we are going to do our predictions collectively, basically for the Euros. It's not something we've done before for Rebellious Noise. I have done them on my own, basically last year. If you want to check that out on the main Rebellious Noise channel, I did who would have won. So if you want to see comparisons between who I thought was, flying high this time last year, because I do think this extra year has changed a lot, and I'm sure we'll get into that very soon. Right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to use the I think the UEFA website one, and we're going to do their little predictor. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through each group. We're going to pick who we think is going to go through, and then if we can't decide, we're going to have an argument about it until we do decide. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's see if I can get this going, guys. Bear with us. This is live and all that. And if you're watching live, thank you very much. If you're watching on demand, thank you as well. Please subscribe and check out more of our football content. Right, here we go. We've got the predictor. Can everyone see that? Are we good? No, we are not good. I haven't put it in yet. Here we go, boys. It's coming. Don't worry. There we go. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, cool. So we are going to start out, obviously, with Group A. How should we do this? Should we go in order of the way we are on the screen? Dan, do you want to go first? Give your opinions for...
Just go through my one. Do you want to just do my 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah?
Yeah, let's do it like that.
For me, Italy, Wales, Switzerland, Turkey, I think, for that one.
Okay, I'm going Italy, Turkey, Switzerland, Wales. Sorry, Wales.
Yeah, I'd go same as that. Turkey second. Wales head loss, I think.
I think I'd say Italy, Turkey, Wales, Switzerland, if I'm to be honest.
Okay, and Lucas?
Yeah, Italy top. Between Switzerland and Turkey second. I think Wales definitely last. I'll be different and say Switzerland second, then Turkey.
I feel like Switzerland definitely could do it. It's funny how we're not really... Is anyone... No, Dan, you've given Wales a bit of a chance, haven't you? You've put them second.
I said Wales second, yeah.
Is that more hope, or...?
No, it's just I think that they've got some good players in their team. Bale, James...
arguably better than they were in 2016 as well, when they got to, what was it?
Yeah.
Did they get to the semis in 2016?
I think so,
they did really well last World Cup as well. And Ramsey, very good player also.
Yeah, Ramsey.
So they do have very decent players. It's just like it depends on the night, I guess. Sometimes they don't turn up, It's an unusual bet. But Turkey and Switzerland, however, do look strong. I'd say Turkey more than Switzerland, in my opinion. But
yeah, so it looks like there's no question in Italy are top in the group, right? We're all going with Italy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And very pleased to see Italy back in the international tournaments. Okay, so then it looked like it was Wales for Dan, Turkey for me, Turkey for
most
Ash.
of you lot said Turkey, yeah.
Sounds like we're going Turkey then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and then it was Wales and Switzerland. It kind of does still matter because we're going to get to it in a bit because the third place obviously does weirdly get a position in the next rounds for some of these teams. So bear that in mind. Should we, now that we're looking at it again, should we go with a new kind of third and fourth, or does everyone remember what they said?
I think more people said Wales last, didn't they?
Yeah, I think more said Wales last.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
I said them.
I'd say Wales
I
third.
think they're going to have a shot.
Yeah.
I think Wales are going to do pretty well actually. So
I'd say third.
Yeah, I think third for Wales. Switzerland.
Yeah,
I'd
I'd say Switzerland are the weakest out of all these teams.
If I'm honest, I think looking at this, I literally just pulled.
No,
the
not
squad up. I
Turkey,
think
really?
Turkey.
Turkey are quite strong.
I think Turkey are going to do well.
They've got that Soyuncu and Çalhanoğlu.
Yeah, but it's not the Italian team as well, mate. Like you have to think about that. The Italian team, I'd say, would take the Turkey team for sure, but the Turkish team very decent. But then if you pull up both Switzerland's and Wales team, Wales are much better than Switzerland in my opinion.
Yeah,
It's interesting you say that because Wales' first game is going to be against Switzerland, isn't it? So,
Yeah. So it's really like they're nil there if they
decide. Yeah, the third place playoff for the group is on their first game.
Yeah,
I think
no.
so. Turkey are facing that's one of the first matches, isn't it? The first day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Italy Turkey's the opener.
I think it all depends really on what the golf courses are like after the third game as to whether Bale turns up or not. So
Yeah, true. Ash, what are you saying?
I still think Wales dead last. I really do.
Yeah,
I think Turkey are definitely going to go second. I don't know why. It's with the Çalhanoğlu and Siaka. I think they're just quite technically strong, but Wales to me can't finish above Switzerland either. I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So you're saying Wales bottom. That kind of sounds like you're turning around, but I think we're going to have to make a definitive decision here.
So there's five of us. So if we just do like show of hands for like three, so it'll be three. One will have three. One will have two.
Yeah, I think three of them are for Switzerland.
So I'll say Wales.
I say Wales. Yeah, Wales.
That's two for Wales.
I say
And then
Switzerland.
three for Switzerland.
And then the last three are Switzerland.
Cool.
Sorry,
Switzerland
Wales.
and then Wales.
Sorry,
nothing
guys.
against the country, but
Good. Well done, Gareth. You can go and play golf, mate. There we go. Sorted.
Yeah, I feel bad because I got a soft spot for the Welsh team. I really admire what they did in 2016. But yeah, it felt like the World Cup should have been when they kicked on from that, and obviously not being able to do so. Feels like they've kind of lost that steam. So moving into Group B then. So we've got Russia, Belgium, Denmark, and Finland. I mean, come on. I think we all know who's going top here, right?
Yeah.
Russia,
so Finland top. No, I think it's going to be. I think it'll be Belgium, Denmark, Russia, Finland.
I know I always say this though, but every time Belgium plays football, I always get so hyped about it, but it's never just like the result you want.
It's always a bit disappointing.
They never do it, you know.
Especially Eden Hazard.
So I don't know, like, and you see how well Russia did last World Cup, mate. Well, obviously because it was held in Russia, so we don't know the politics behind that, you know. But
threatening the player.
Are you suggesting that great. 9 times out of 10 the hosts do well in the World Cup?
I don't know. Like...
South Korea, Japan, anyone? Yeah. I think it's got to be Belgium top.
Although Denmark, because you're dealing with, is that Erling Haaland territory?
No, that's Norway.
Country.
That's Norway, mate.
Oh wait, no. So is it Christian Eriksen territory?
Yeah, so it's Christian Eriksen, Yusuf Poulsen, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, was Nicholas Bentner.
Just retired. Yeah, Lord Bentner.
So that's the
Could
top two, isn't it? Yeah, Belgium and Denmark.
Yeah.
What was that, Ash? I think you're breaking up a bit, mate. I think you're breaking up. Are you on Wi-Fi or are you on 4G?
Is that me?
Yeah.
3G.
Yeah, it's my Wi-Fi. I might just be having a bit of a shock.
All right, we'll just react.
But
slowly
yeah, I
to it.
can't really disagree with. Yeah, I can't really disagree with Belgium, Russia, Denmark, Finland. For me, I reckon it's I can't disagree with that.
See, I was leaning towards Belgium, Denmark, Russia, Finland.
I think we're probably all set on Belgium top and Finland
Yeah, let's do
bottom. I think it's just the other two, isn't it? Really.
All right, so we're going Belgium at the top.
Yeah, definitely.
Who at the bottom? Finland.
Yeah.
Denmark
Okay,
for me have to be second.
Yeah, so me and Connor are saying Denmark. Anyone else for Denmark?
I said Denmark as well.
Denmark.
Yeah. It's three then. I think Russia though.
Sorry,
Russia,
Ash
second.
and the Danes. Oh no, who thinks Russia? Did you say? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, sorry, Ash and
Yeah,
Lucas.
I think
There,
Russia.
boys.
Lukovsky said it as well.
What do you do?
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go with we're going Denmark and then we're going Russia. Okay, next group I think is easier in the sense of the games to play. I think the Netherlands are gonna be very happy with the group they've got, but maybe not so easy to kind of differentiate. I don't know. For me, maybe I go Netherlands top.
Yeah, this is a hard one because you just don't know.
Austria, Ukraine, North Macedonia.
I'd say Ukraine in second.
Really?
Yeah. They've got a better team out of Austria and North Macedonia. Is that North Macedonia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
I think Netherlands top.
Yeah, Netherlands definitely top. I mean, I'm just having a look through. So the Austria team, like when I look at some of the players that they've got like Marko Arnautovic, David Alaba, Marcel Sabitzer. So
And they were quite decent against us. Like,
yeah, they've got some
preseason friendly, but
they got some decent players. You know, I mean, I think Austria could well go second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, but that's all solid team.
what was it, mate?
To be fair, we weren't great against Austria, I don't think, but they're
No,
still
we weren't.
a solid team. They've got some players in. He said, but yeah, second for me after Austria, and then the other can go anywhere, doesn't it?
I mean,
Okay, so I think all right. So let's go straight in then. Netherlands at the top.
I think Ukraine have
yeah.
been poor since Andrei Shevchenko left, mate. To be fair.
North Macedonia at the bottom. And again, should we do it against show of hands for Austria? Is it just me? Oh no, it's Dan. Oh, and Ash. Okay. Okay,
Yes.
sorry, boys. That's a 3-2. So we're going Austria second, Ukraine third. Okay, now moving into
This would be a lot harder with 6 people because if it finished 3-3, then it'd be a proper debate.
True. Right. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Tough
Group
one.
D.
Do I go first on this?
Yeah,
one?
you go first.
Oh bloody hell! Here we go.
Scotland.
So now, am I doing this what I think or what I hope? Because
No, come on. What you think? We all know what we hope.
Because in fairness, I'm hoping we finish second because we get an easier tie. But then
I'm
if we
hoping
win,
finish third, but a really good third, because then we get a way better tie.
but then if we win the group, then it just means every game other than our quarterfinal would be at Wembley. So, and obviously more chance of us being able to get like tickets for games. So there we go. So my head saying one thing, my heart saying another. So what do I go with? I'm going to go England. I think are going to finish second. Croatia, I think, are going to finish top. I think Scotland could surprise us and sneak third and Czech Republic fourth.
Okay. Yeah, just something about England and the way we start tournaments has got me unsettled, and I just feel like I could see us drawing against Croatia, or losing against Croatia, drawing against Scotland because it's a tough game because of local rivalries and stuff. I don't think the Czech Republic are going to be that easy, and they could be a tricky game. So yeah, I'm a bit worried about all of them now. The closer we get to it, the more I get worried. So I think I'm going to go. Oh, that's me talking again. I'm going to go with Croatia top, England second, Scotland third, Czech Republic fourth.
Same as me, yeah.
Apparently so. Yeah, what about you, Ash?
Oh, it was me. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah,
Alright.
I don't know. I don't think Czech Republic can get an easy game whatsoever. I think, yeah, you'd like to say England top, but yeah, I think Croatia top, England second, maybe Scotland third, Czech Republic fourth, but not be distant one at all. I think Czech will be quite close to come third. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like we're all already starting to go England second. What about you, Con?
I definitely agree that Czech Republic should go last and Scotland third. I'd say England are going first in this group and Croatia second.
Okay, cool. And Lucas?
He's going to say Scotland top, isn't he?
No, England are topping it. England are topping it. Croatia second. I just have this theory that we're not going to make a mistake until later on.
Right.
We're gonna do what we do usually, but in reverse. Usually we flop,
start rough
and then
lose the group on penalties.
I think the other way. I think we do the other way round, where we're going to be really good, and then we're literally going to flop. The problem they're going to have is we need to go out before semi-finals, really, to salvage any. Unless we're going to win, we need to go out for the semi-finals, basically. So I think we need to have a really good, strong group performance, and then probably mess it up in the round of 16. So I will go for that. So England top, Croatia second, and I think Scotland definitely are third, and then third and fourth, and we're all locked in with those two.
Yeah, I was going to say so. It's pretty unanimous. Then we've got Scotland third, which is nice. You know, I've really enjoyed seeing Scotland's rebuild in the past few years. So that's interesting. Czech Republic, though, I feel like it's a bit hard. It feels almost harsh because I don't think they're such a write-off. But I think it's just Scotland. Being in a group with England, it's just, I think the passion, the energy is going to be there, So, but yeah, it sounds like it was 3-2 as far as Croatia top and England second. So, looks like that's the way we're going to have to put it, boys. So yeah, right. But I'm not even sure about that. But it's just the way we've said. So it's locked in. We're all ready to move on to Group E.
Boys.
Yeah. So right now, I'm not sure if any of you guys have actually seen the news, but apparently the entire Spain squad are in quarantine at the moment because Sergio Busquets has come down with COVID. He's tested positive. Oh, so the whole Spain squad are isolating. They've got a game, I think, on Tuesday. So tomorrow, and their under 21 team are playing. So
what instead? Oh yeah. Wow.
So
and that's their warm-up game as well then. So they're going to no warm-up, even if they do make it.
Yeah. So that being said, I think Poland are top in this group.
Ooh.
So I think Poland have got some decent players. So I think Poland will top the group.
So does Sweden.
Because I think Spain are going to struggle. So I'd say Poland first, Sweden second, Spain third, and Slovakia fourth.
Oh, man, you dropped a bombshell there, man. I didn't see about that. When did that break?
Also, probably about an hour or two ago.
Wow,
and also, the thing is, Spain are they've only chosen to take 24 players as well. They've not chosen their full quota of 26. So if they get any injuries or anyone suspended, then they are screwed, basically, because they've not got their full quota of players by choice of their manager. So and no Sergio Ramos either, who's probably one of their better players.
How can you not even reach a full quota and do that? That's mad.
So the reason that he apparently did it was because he said not every single player is going to play, and for each match you're only allowed to name 23 players in a squad.
Right. Okay.
So even though you've got 26 to pick from, out of those 26, 3 of them are not even going to be on the bench.
Okay, got you.
So he's saying I'd rather leave like one person. So it's probably easier just to leave say, like, a goalkeeper out and have the rest of your team rather than everyone else. So yeah, so for that reason, that's why I've gone the way that I've gone.
Oh, I mean, Spain dropping to third. I couldn't. I mean, I was basically ready to go straight up Spain, Poland, Sweden, and Slovakia. I kind of feel like I'm still going to do the same, but like that news is big. But oh man, yeah, just because it can change. Yes, real. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm not gonna drop them as far as you did, Dan. I'm gonna go Poland top, Spain second, Sweden third, Slovakia fourth. What about you, Ash?
Yeah, I've got to stick with that as well. Even with the news coming out, I think I've still got to go with Spain top for some reason, and Poland second, Sweden, and then Slovakia for me. I don't know.
So you're sticking Spain at the top.
They'll line up. Let's see.
Wow. Okay. So
Spain at the top for me.
So we've got Spain third, second, and first so far.
Connor's going to say fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I agree with Scott in terms of Poland first, Spain second, Sweden, and then Slovakia fourth. In my opinion.
Yeah. And what about you, Lucas?
I can't stand watching the Spanish play football. So I will.
And this is coming from a Millwall supporter.
Who clearly played beautiful.
So one team that just boots everyone up in the air, and then one that just plays the ball around nicely on the floor.
They're just boring to watch. I will go with Poland top, Sweden second. Oh, I hate Spain so much. Slovakia third, Spain fourth.
Oh, someone had to do it.
I don't want to watch them again. So hopefully they all have. Well, yeah. Hopefully they just flop every single game.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Man, you must have loved 2018. They didn't do too well there. So
to be fair as well, like I think like their tactic now is now known. I think obviously when they first had their kind of initial. Their success, obviously, the past 10 years, it was kind of like the unseen success. But now everyone must have picked up on the fact that all they're going to do is just pass the ball about like an hour. So just stop them passing the ball. And then.
Yeah, and a lot of that team are pretty much. It's a lot of. I wouldn't say they're not stars, but it's not exactly 2010, is it? You know?
Yeah. It's like WWE nowadays, you know what I mean? But.
They do have some good young players, though.
I don't know.
Yeah, they've got some decent players, and like I think they're seem quite solid. I would have said like really solid at the back, but
not solid with the masks though.
Laporte, Pau Torres, obviously a player well, Connor, Cesar Azpilicueta as well. They've got, and Jordi Alba will probably be their back four. So,
what I'm saying is their under 21 team shouldn't be underlooked. Like. I think they might have quite a decent under 21s team.
Yeah, because that's the point. Like, it literally could be their under 21 team that go.
Yeah,
maybe.
Like,
how long
that's going to be mad.
10 days. Or...
Not too sure.
Man, that's
10 days from today would be like the 17th. So that's like well into. So their first game, on this is going to be on the 15th, Monday.
Have you got a or something, mate?
Yeah.
Let's touch on that though. Like, if there's protocols in place, obviously, the teams have been named. Can they just bring in their under 21s? Are they allowed to do that?
The game, or
so
depends on the regulations.
Because there's all this
by
stuff
COVID.
about. Yeah, there's all these changes with COVID that if you can change later. Obviously, this year has been very different. Even the 26 alone's, kind of a difference, but. Wow, that'd be really interesting if they do have to play their under 21s.
Right. So it says. So the story that I'm looking at the moment, it says it's forced the Spain squad to go into isolation. They're trying to warm up against Lithuania. They wait to see whether any other positive results have emerged over the next week. An outbreak could put their participation at the Euros at risk, forcing their entire squad into quarantine. And their players have not been vaccinated either, despite a request by the health ministry.
Wow.
Although every other member tested negative, COVID protocols have been applied in accordance with UEFA and the Spanish health ministry, which means all players and staff have to isolate in their rooms. Let me see. So it means that for definite, Busquets will have to spend 10 days in isolation, which takes him beyond Spain's first game against Sweden on Monday, the 14th of June. But he could return for the second game on the 19th in Poland. And according to UEFA rules, Luis Enrique has until 9 p.m. on the 12th of June, 48 hours before their first game, to replace Sergio Busquets or any other player on medical grounds should he consider it necessary, and was the only coach not to name a 26-man squad, but is not allowed to add 2 more players now.
Okay, so that's a very confusing way of how they put that. But so essentially, he needs to basically reorganize the squad 2 days before the first game. But he also has the problem where if obviously there are more cases, they have to go into quarantine. The whole team have to go into quarantine. Is that basically what they've said?
Pretty much, yeah.
If that is the case, that it looks like they would have to withdraw from the tournament because he can't obviously add new players and he can't change players on the squad.
Well, I think you can only add players or swap players if they're injuries. So, for example, like England have with Trent. For example, if Harry Maguire and Jordan Henderson, we know, like you knew they had injuries going into it. We can now not change those 2 players because he's picked them knowing that they're injury risks. Whereas it's only for new injuries that have happened after the squads have been announced.
Yeah, okay, but COVID's not an injury.
So no, but I guess there's probably something around that. Yeah, it's confusing.
I mean, because that article to me, it sounds. I mean, from what you read out, it sounds like they will have to maybe forfeit their position in the tournament. To me, because I'm thinking, if they can't replace anyone, who's going to play?
If they do forfeit, then the whole group stage thing was fucked, isn't it?
It'll be like a 92 Denmark situation. Someone will just come off the beach.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll give it to another country?
Yeah, it's just odd.
Maybe. But then it's who?
Yeah, exactly. Like who? I don't know. I don't remember who nearly made. Yeah. How do you decide? How did they decide on Denmark that time?
Don't know.
Why them?
So are we all deciding that Poland number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll take my Spain bias away then. I'll put them at 3rd.
Okay, let's go with that then. So we're going to go with Poland number 1. And Dan, you said 3rd. I said 2nd. Ash said 1st, which would push them quite a bit up. But Connor, said...
I think Spain will finish 5th now.
I said 2nd.
Well, they might be disqualified, if that's not a possibility.
Yeah, exactly. So 5th ain't a bad shout there. All right. So what? All right. Are we going 2nd or 3rd for Spain?
2nd.
Okay, I said 3rd.
3rd. I'd say 2nd. Dan says 3rd as well.
3rd, yeah.
Ash said 1st. So should we, by proxy, because he said 2nd. A higher number, bring it back up to 2nd?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, let's go 2nd. And I think we're all in agreement. Then it'd be Sweden. And then Slovakia. Right, okay. Well, we're going to move on to Group F. Hold on, here we go. We've got a quick comment here from Matt Ball. Spain, Poland, Slovakia, Sweden. I think that's basically the way I would have said if this news hadn't hit, But this whole news about Spain has really, really thrown me. But thanks for the comment. Keep them coming. What we're going to do right now, hold on, we're going to remove Ash from the stream. As you might see, he's been having a few technical difficulties, but he is sending me his predictions as we go along. So we're going to add him in. We're going to keep him involved. It's not his fault, It was like that advert that's going around a little while ago about being signal shamed. It's not his fault. It's just the way it goes. But thanks, Ash, for joining us anyway, and we'll keep you in the loop and keep us in the loop. But we're going on to Group F. I've already got his answers here before everyone else. He's way in front. But Dan, hold on, we're going to have a comment as well from Matt Ball. Spain under 21 still beat half of the Euros. You never know, man. You never know. Go on, Dan. What are you saying for Group F? This is the
tough one, isn't it?
This is the tough one.
This group is insane. Like,
Yeah.
I know
This
it's
is a
random,
legit
but
group of
honestly,
death, ain't
See,
it?
but then this is the thing. So if England finish top, we face the runners-up of this group.
Yeah, so try not to think tactically. Just think,
So okay, so
not who you want to face, just how the way it's going to be. You think,
for me, it's France, Portugal, Germany, Hungary.
I'm exactly the same. Yeah, exactly
I think
the same.
I am too.
And Lucas?
Yeah, that's how I had it too. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, and then we'll go with... Well, okay, looking down, I've just seen Ash's message. France, Portugal, Germany, Hungary. And even in the comments, France, Portugal, Germany, Hungary. I don't think we've got anything to debate here, which is mad because it is such a hard group. But
but
all of us think... Yeah.
Ironically, I got Portugal in the work sweepstake as well. So
because Portugal won it last time, so you can't throw them out of the.
And I think they got a really decent side, man. A lot of their players.
France, obviously, the French team is just so pumped, but Germany obviously lacking that kind of chemistry for some reason.
And they've got Timo Werner up front, and he couldn't hit a barn
door.
But
you know what could happen though? What could happen is Hungary could sneak their way into third because you got to remember we look at these teams and you think, oh, surely if you're looking at it as like best top three teams, that's who you go with. But you look at they play each other. So Germany facing France, someone will lose or draw. You know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of
imagine if all of them teams drew against each other. And then Hungary just won all of their games.
I mean, could Portugal beat Germany? Yes. Could France beat Germany? Yes. And then Hungary and Germany, maybe they've been knocked and it's a 1-1 draw or something like that. Then Germany aren't exactly, who knows? And Hungary, who knows? It really could go anywhere, man. We'll go with another comment here. We got Germany are the weaker of the three, plus they are playing for an outgoing manager. True. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I love how we even got the umlaut in there on his name.
Much appreciated. But anyway, it sounds like that's exactly the way we're going to be going then with it. So France, Portugal, Germany, and Hungary. And now we're going to get tasty, boys.
5 people plus someone like 6 people.
Done the exact same thing. Yeah, for such a tough group as well.
It is a very tough group.
Do you know, looking at them, that was going to be for me. I was thinking, which way should I go? And then it's just like, I think, that's probably going to be how it is. I think.
Okay, so basically, if we was to win our group, based on the prediction, we would be facing Portugal. Is that correct, Dan? Like
if it's like this, if we win the group, we face Portugal. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
at Wembley,
on our version. We're not winning the group, so we've got to see how that goes. Okay, so
bye Croatia.
We're about to go into the next thing. So this, I think a lot of people doing their predictions are getting caught up on this because they're looking at it and they're saying, who are the best? Again, kind of like how I just in that group, people looking at it and going, who are the best third place teams? It's easy to go, well, Germany, but then again, like I said, but they're in a really tough group. Even if they do get third, they might not get the right amount of points, So I think it's not just who's the better team, it's who's in the best position, who's in third because they were unlucky because they scraped by with a few draws and nearly got there, rather than they're third because they're a big team and of course they're not bottom like Germany. So I'm kind of tempted to not put Germany in this, which I'm not saying they're not a great team. They could top their group. They definitely could. But
but the 4 best teams, they definitely have to be one of the 4 best teams, though.
But what if they're not? What if they've drawn too many games, and the other teams that are third have won more games? What if Scotland have got 4 points, but Germany are third on 3 points? And Hungary are fourth on 0, for example. So Germany. Go on.
I would definitely say Scotland, Sweden, and Germany. Without a doubt. But then who's your 4th?
This is going to be a tough one to pick, isn't it?
See, I think so who did we say in the so we got to go for Switzerland, Russia. So it's Switzerland, Russia. Is it Ukraine?
I mean, you just got to
Scotland,
think who's took points off of everyone else in the group.
Okay, so I think Sweden will go through.
Okay, because they've took enough points off Poland and Spain and Slovakia, you think? Yeah?
I think, yes, I think Sweden
Yeah,
will beat Spain.
definitely.
I think Sweden will beat Slovakia. I reckon they'll draw with Spain and they'll lose to Poland. So I think Sweden with 4 points, I think will go through.
Right.
I think Switzerland, possibly Switzerland. I'm not sure.
I think definitely not Russia.
Part of me thinks Scotland, because I honestly think Scotland are going to do well against us, and I think they could beat the Czech Republic as well. So I think Scotland could actually have a strong showing in the third. So I would say Scotland would be one of mine. I'd say, Scotland, Sweden.
Okay.
Sweden, Scotland, Switzerland, and I think Germany will just about make it for me.
Okay, Sweden, Scotland, Switzerland, and Germany. I'm going to go... it depends on the group, but I'm going to go... I think I'd go Switzerland, Russia... Scotland, I think if they get third, it's because they've got a decent amount of points. Like they've drawn against us, or they've beaten us, or something like that. Or beaten Czech Republic and drawn with us, so they've got 4. So I'm going to go Switzerland, Russia, Scotland, Germany.
I think the same as Sam.
I think I'd say Germany, Sweden, Scotland, Russia.
Okay, so we've all got Germany. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't picked Sweden, but have we all picked Switzerland?
No.
I did.
We've all put Scotland.
But if everyone else did.
Right, so I did. Yeah, who did I do? Switzerland and Russia. And Dan, who did you do?
Switzerland and Sweden.
All right, so it sounds like Switzerland's in. So I think you guys went more with Sweden, didn't you? Most of you have gone with Sweden, right?
Well,
Switzerland are always good for the neutrals anyway.
All right, Sweden's in. All right, here we go.
Oh, come on, Waffa, show us what the draw is.
Oh, here we go.
Could we not have just got Rod Stewart to pick the balls out or something? Ooh, here we go. Tasty ties now.
So the round of 16. Okay.
Yeah. So am I going for these ones?
Right. Yeah, you go first, Dan. So it's
Right.
Belgium versus Sweden we're doing first. Yeah.
Belgium.
Oh, that was quick. I thought you were literally starting the sentence.
No, I was literally gonna. I was literally just gonna. I was just gonna look down. I was just gonna go.
Full stop.
I was just gonna go Belgium, Italy, France.
No.
My three.
One at a time, Dan. One at a time.
Belgium.
Quickly going back to that last thing. Germany won't get more than 3 points in the group. It's a possibility. That's what I'm saying. It's a really tough group.
That could be all they need, though. One victory.
Maybe. Depends on the other groups, though, doesn't it? Okay, so you're going Belgium. I think I'm going Belgium as well. Connor, who you going?
Yeah, Belgium.
Yeah, same.
All right, so Belgium's going through them. We haven't got Ash's response in time, so we are going straight with Belgium. Italy versus Austria.
L'Italia.
It's Italians all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even wait for Lucas. Sorry about that, mate.
I wasn't going to go different from the group with that.
We got Ash's one. I'm just going to say, send me yours at once. And right, here we go. The next one, France versus Switzerland. It's got to be France. Real France?
Yeah, France.
Okay. England versus Spain.
This was
boys.
a tough one. If
England
it's the
versus
under 21s team, it's England.
That's a good point. And
basically, this is for once as England fans, we hope this goes to penalties because we saw how atrocious David De Gea is at saving penalties. So
and trying to score them as well.
Do you know what I'd love to see? Jordan Henderson versus David De Gea. That would be either the worst penalties or it just score every time. England for me.
Yeah, I'd say England.
Is it
Yeah, I
hoping,
think so.
though?
No, I think so. I think we beat them in the Nations League. I think we have got a lot behind us at the moment. Although I said I think we'll start slow in the group. I think if we match up against Spain, we'll beat them. In other years, I wouldn't have said that, but I think we are favourites. I don't think that is realistic in some ways, but we are good enough to beat Spain. So I think screw it on our day. But this one's not at Wembley though, is it?
No, this would be in Copenhagen.
Yeah, Copenhagen. We should check that for each one. Actually, there we go.
Copenhagen. Where would the others be?
Bucharest.
That is Bucharest, Romania. That one.
No. Wembley. That ain't gonna make a difference to either of them. And Sevilla. That won't make a difference to any of them. Okay, so England versus Spain. I'm going England then. Yeah.
I'll join you guys with the England. I think we could scrape it. England.
It's literally all the home teams seemingly at the moment, like the first teams in there at the minute.
Yeah. We've also got England from Ash as well. So there we go. Next round, Dan, who are you going? Poland versus Scotland. I mean, this is
tough,
tie.
man.
That's a tasty tie for round 16.
This one's quite tough.
I reckon Scotland could do it,
Yeah, I think Scotland actually.
I'm going Scotland as well, boys.
Because Poland's only got Lewandowski, if you really think about it.
Yeah, they're one team.
And Wojciech Szczesny or...
I think Poland... I think
Scotland's got a really good team, to be honest.
I honestly think a big part of Scotland will be...
I'm a big Billy Gilmore fan as well.
Where is it? Look where it is, boys. Look where it is.
The Hampden
it's
Roar.
Glasgow.
Is it?
Scotland.
100%.
Scotland are winning.
100% Scotland.
Scotland are winning.
100% Scotland then.
All right, we're putting Scotland. We are putting Scotland into the quarterfinals of the Euros after not being in a major tournament since 1998. Go on, boys. Okay, moving on next.
We did have
Poland from Ash, but obviously we were all overwhelmed there. I'm not taking that, Ash. Sorry, mate. Right, next up.
Straight away.
Croatia versus Portugal.
I was saying that'd be a bit unfair if Croatia won and then Scotland have to face them again.
Where's it held?
Yeah, where's that one?
All right, this one would be held in Wembley
London.
Stadium. Right,
Wembley. Because it would have been the one that we would have got. Yeah,
if we top. Yeah, Ash has gone for Croatia. Ooh. I'm going Portugal.
I've just literally figured something out. So if Scotland are one of the best third place teams, England win the group, England could face Scotland in the quarterfinals at Wembley.
Could you imagine? After getting out of the group together as well.
Portugal for me, though, all day long.
Okay, so it's 2 for Portugal.
1-0, Bruno Fernandes penalty. I'm calling it now. Bruno's already on his way down.
Croatia, okay.
Yeah, I think Croatia.
So it's 2-2. So, Con, you're deciding, mate.
I'm saying Portugal.
Okay, Portugal goes through.
They are hard to bet against. But
good man. My £2.50 at work is safe.
Right, the next one. This is a tasty one. We talk about England versus Scotland, but the Netherlands versus Germany is always a big game as well. Dan jokes about on this channel a few times. They're like my second team, the Netherlands. I really enjoy watching the Dutch, and yeah, I don't know. I just think Germany haven't been that great. Like, I think they're on the decline, and the Dutch are on their way up. I think they've done very obviously. Yeah, they weren't in the World Cup in 2018, but I think the team they've got at the moment are very good. They're getting better and better. I think Van Dijk is a massive blow. If you had Van Dijk, I think I'd be pushing him even further than where I think I'll push him at the moment. But I'm going to go with the Netherlands.
Yeah, Holland for me.
Yeah, Holland.
I definitely believe that this is where Germany fail and don't get over the line, and this is where
just fierce rivals as well.
Where is that one anyway?
Let's have a look. Budapest. So not much home advantage for anyone. But,
Hungary.
Yeah.
Someone's house in Budapest, eh?
We've also got, so Ash has said the Netherlands for this one as well. So it looks like we're pretty unanimous on that. Which doesn't feel right. Like, Germany are such a big, footballing nation, Well,
we all said that they were going to struggle in the group as well. So.
Yeah, but it happened. Remember Brazil a couple of years ago with the World Cup? Like, it just happened.
Yeah.
When teams, they just don't have a connect. Like, Germany, there's nothing there when they play, like, the teams from before, that when they were dominant, that was a team I'm like, yeah, that is guaranteed semi-final. But I think the team they got now, it's not like I said. We're talking about them barely getting out of the group stages,
But then, this is the thing, though. Like, I think it's all because I think the World Cup's in the back of our mind as well. How poorly that went. But again, it is the last dance. Like, are they going to want to see their manager out with? Are they going to be motivated for that? So, yeah, I mean, we don't think so.
We'll think Holland are going to win and beat this.
And as Metallica would say, we're off to Netherlands. So.
Wow, that was terrible, Dad. But all right, with that being said, let's move on to the next one. We go with Turkey versus Denmark. See, this is the thing. Like, it's very heavy in certain ways. Like, there are certain games like Poland versus Scotland, Turkey versus Denmark. You'd be happy to get a tie like that, especially if you're one of those kind of teams. Whereas when you're matching up against Croatia, Portugal, Netherlands, Germany, England, Spain, France, Switzerland, like it's Belgium, Sweden, it's just and the different variations where that could go. England.
You wouldn't want that top half, yeah.
Yeah, no, England could face France in this round. We could face Germany in this round. It's awful. It's like everyone says home advantage, yeah, but like the draw is terrible for us.
But the good thing is, it means that if you're going to win it, you're going to have to earn it because you're not going to be facing small. You're going to be facing essentially the best.
Yeah, and once you've beaten them, we've also got an update from Ash. He says Netherlands, Turkey for his current one, Germany in the mud. I think he agrees with all of us. So, for this, Turkey and Denmark, man, I'm really torn on this, man.
I think Denmark.
I think Turkey.
There's something about Turkey, man. I don't know.
I said Turkey.
Oh, that's Turkey already, so it doesn't matter where I go. So I'm going to go Turkey as well. Right. Well, I guess I could have drawn it, but it's easier. I was torn already. So let's go Turkey, boys.
What did Ash say on that one as well?
Oh, yeah, Ash said Turkey as well. So
where's that one?
That is in Amsterdam.
Ooh.
If only the Dutch made it there.
Because the thing is, I think some of them, it's like if we know where they are as well. I think sometimes that can. I guess.
Yeah, we'll do that first on it. Well, it's all from the semis. It's all Wembley, isn't it? Right. Okay. So quarterfinals. Belgium versus Italy is in Munich.
Okay.
Munich.
Right. Doesn't change much for me. Oh man, this is a really tough one because I really do think that Italy are rebuilding. They did so well in their qualifying, didn't lose a game, barely lit any goals. Again, last year round, little spoiler, but I was putting them pretty high on where I thought they'd finish when I did the predictions this time last year for if the tournament took place then. But obviously it's about this time round. Belgium, man. Belgium.
I think I agree. Belgium as well.
I don't know if I said Belgium. I was just saying their name.
Oh.
Well, I'll go Belgium anyway as well. So.
Oh, I don't know, man. Italy, though. Oh, God.
I'll go
Lucas.
Italy.
You're going to Italy.
I'll go
Italy,
yeah.
Oh, Ash has gone Italy. So I am the tiebreaker.
Penalties.
I don't know, man. Because I see Italy going quite far. But then Belgium, it's like, where do Belgium slip? And I think that's the case for Belgium. I feel that they're going to slip unless they get a favourable final. I think they're going to slip somewhere.
I mean, you got to think like the Belgium team at the moment. They've got De Bruyne. They reckon is going to be fit. They got Eden Hazard, who is still different class. Yuri Tielemans.
Well, I wouldn't say still different class. I mean, not lately, but
yeah, they got like Yuri Tielemans in the midfield.
Turn up for Belgium though.
Yeah,
they got Romelu Lukaku, who's been in brilliant form for Inter.
All right, there we go, boys. Belgium through. All right, you've said enough. Okay. Next up, we've got France versus England, played at St. Petersburg. Okay.
Yeah, that's a shit.
Right. Okay. So we'll go with Ash. Ash has said England. Come on, the boys. Controversial, mate, but that's why we do it. Right. I don't know, man.
I'm going to say it as well because I want England to win. I'm going to say England.
It's not about what you want, Gunnar.
I think we're going to do. I think we could do that as well.
Against France, world champions.
Nah, no way it's happening.
Yeah, I think we will.
I think we could. I think depending on the momentum and what we're doing and what happens up until that stage and how France are doing, we could. But looking at it from this point, from the friendlies we've just watched, and the world champions we're going up against, who, if we would have faced in 2018, by the way, would have destroyed us. Yes, we're a better team than we were then, but yeah, for me, it's France. It's got to be France at this stage. I don't want it to be, obviously, but for me, it's France.
Yeah, I think Presnel Kimpembe is literally quaking in his boots at the thought of Jack Grealish twirling him for a good one. I think Mason Mount is going to look and make N'Golo Kante look like he is just a statue in the centre of the midfield. And I think the main man, Harry Kane, is going to ping one top bins against Hugo Lloris to send England through. I am at home, mate. Thanks.
Okay, right. So Dan's going England. I'm going France. Connor's going England. Lucas is going France. But Ash has said, and he's not even in the stream, but he's still part of it in spirit, and he said England. This is faith in it happening, lads. It's not happening, but why not? Mbappe is a poor man's Calvert-Lewin. Right, trust me.
Poor man's Calvert-Lewin.
No, but he's saying it's not happening. It's faith. It can't be based on faith, Ash. It's got to be based on what you think. But he's not here to argue that, and he's said enough. All right, cool. England's going through, boys. All right, cool. It's where it is. I hope you're right. England versus Belgium in the next round. Right, moving down. Cool, we still got some tasty ones to talk about here.
Right, so that's going to be Scotland and Turkey now. Where is it?
Oh yeah, where it is? I know more in Hampden. I don't think it's in Rome.
Oh, that don't make a difference.
But it can, though, innit? If the dog goes certain ways, a lot of these things can really make the difference, you know?
Yeah.
So let's have a think about this. Cristiano Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes, or Billy Gilmore and Scott McTominay. Portugal.
Portugal.
So disrespectful. Okay, I think we're all saying Portugal, though, right? I think we got Portugal from Ash, unless I just assumed. I assumed, but either way, it's Scotland, Turkey. Tierney to get a hat trick of assist to Shea Adams scoring 2 free kicks. Not quite, mate. We've gone against you there, but I'd love to see it. Right,
I think Andy. I give it 10 minutes before Andy Robertson has stuck Cristiano Ronaldo into Rose Ed in that one. By the way,
how have you not got Wales out of the groups?
Told you.
Sorry, mate. It's just the way it went. You know, we're going on a majority here.
I did try, by the way. I did try. So.
Ash has come with his serious ones now. It's Portugal, Netherlands. Good job he was outnumbered anyway, because otherwise that would have been a bit too late. Right. So next up, he's going Netherlands. I'm going Netherlands. I mean, if they're beating Germany, they're beating Turkey, aren't they?
Yeah. Netherlands for me.
Cool. All right. Oh man, this is a beautiful looking semi-final bracket. Belgium versus England. Now I'm saying, if you boys are putting it as we beat France,
we can beat Belgium.
We're beating Belgium.
It's at Wembley. It's all right in our own backyard.
It is now, yeah.
Dick us in the final.
We could beat Belgium for sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure we did recently as well.
I'm not going to contradict myself from earlier. I said if we make it to the semi-finals, we're winning. If we make it into Wembley bit, we are winning this whole thing. So I'm not going to go against England for the rest of these predictions. So England to win this. We're going to go out. We're going to mess up in round of 16. That's the thing.
That's what I feel like as well. 16 or quarters.
And once our boots touch Wembley in semi-final, we cannot lose. It's just literally
the Welsh. Yeah.
I think he's half Welsh. And England, Portugal, we think. Yeah, I mean, we're not on the second one yet, but I think, if England are going to be in the semi-finals, that's it. We're going to win the whole thing. Like, we cannot lose at Wembley. Like, we cannot. Like, it just can't happen. I think,
we've done it before, though. We've done it before. We've lost at Wembley in the semi-final before, and it wasn't nice. But
we can't do it again. Not this year. Especially like these games.
Penalty that day as well.
Yeah. That's got to be coming up. Let me check that. I was thinking this earlier. Right, what was the date of the England? Because I think the Euros might have been in July though. Let's have a look. England, Germany, Euro '96. Because if it falls on the day where we face someone, Let's have a look. Could you imagine the press
Probably a bit
around
later.
that? Yeah, that's what I feel like. It was probably later back then, wasn't it? Oh, it was on the 26th of June. Have we got any games on the 26th of June?
26th of
Any
June.
of
That's
these?
last 16.
Come
I think
on,
that might be the
Walshat.
rest. It might be the rest period. Actually,
No, there is a game. There's a last 16 game on that day, I think.
no, it starts on the 27th. It looks like.
Oh, it's 27th. Sorry, yeah.
So it's going to be his day off. So just the day after that, they're going to be talking about England, Spain if it goes our way. Or it could even go England, Germany. Imagine that if we've got England, Germany in the semis, and it's 25 years, not to the day, but the day after of Southgate missing the penalty against Germany at the Euro. I mean, it's going to be mad. Okay, we got a quick early prediction for the final here. We got Portugal to win extra time or on penalties, right? But we have all guessed
England.
for Belgium? I've got an update actually from Ash. God, this is mad. We've got a lot of things going on at once. England Portugal final. Wayne Rooney to run on the pitch in front of CR7 and wink at him. Running in the mud of this bloody coming home. Mate, I wish Ronaldo broke my heart that day. Yeah. I'm going England, man. If we've beat France, which I don't think we're gonna, but if we're going by what we've done majority rules here, then I think we'll beat Belgium. If
Yeah.
we've just beat France.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
I mean, Ash has gone mad. He's definitely going with that. Right, okay. We've got England making it to the final.
We're winning this.
Coming home, mate. It's coming home.
Guys, we don't want the bias, though. Come on, remember.
No, but it's true.
All right. Don't give spoilers, guys. Subscribe, by the way. Right, next up, we got Portugal versus the Netherlands.
I reckon Netherlands could beat Portugal.
I think they could, but I think it's Portugal, man. Winning the last
Portugal.
Euros, winning the Nations League.
They're
I
on it,
think
yeah.
I think the Netherlands rebuild isn't fully there yet. Without Van Dijk, it's a different story, I think, as well. So
That's what you
I'm
need
going
as well.
Portugal with this.
Yeah, 100% Portugal for me as well.
Yeah, look, big props to Netherlands team. I know JVDB in the comments will kill me when I don't praise them. So yeah, big up to the Netherlands. But I think that this in our again this
This is in our timeline.
It's based on our format that we've done here, our predictions. So based on this tournament where we're coming off the Netherlands having defeated Germany, and before this they're defeating Turkey, and going pretty far in this contest. I think the Germany game will think because based on this, I'm looking at the fact I think the Germany game that's not an easy one.
Yeah, so it's either going to take it out of them or it's going to push them on to believe they can do the whole thing.
Yeah, like we are. The thing is, we are. We have kind of not dissed Germany's team a bit, but we haven't said the best things about the team. But they are still a team which, let's be real. Like if they decide to get on it with it, because Germans are known for their efficiency and known for that kind of brutal kind of play, as we know as England fans. Like over the years, let's not forget they've caused as many upsets over the years. And so, but yeah, I think that'll be a very hard game. And again, we can't underestimate Turkey in this. Like, if they do get to, those quarterfinals, can you imagine how happy they're going to be, and how kind of, how much momentum that they could be going for them to get further in the contest. So, there's two hard games before that. Portugal, still one of the best teams in the world. Like I said, so much success in the past few years. So yeah, I think Portugal.
Another comment here from JVDB as well. Everyone mentions no Virgil van Dijk, but they still have De Ligt and De Vrij and two of the finest defenders in Italy. That's a good point. They do have some. They do have quality players. I just think Van Dijk's the difference between not getting to the final for me. Because little spoiler, go back and see what I said in the the preview last year when I think he was going to be there. Check out that video. But I think at the moment, I think Portugal, and Portugal got a better team than they had in 2016 as well. So for me, it's Portugal.
Yeah, Portugal all day long for me. As I say, I got them in the work sweepstake as well. So. It's win-win for me because then it's either that I'm going to win money or I'm just going to be happy because England are in the final. So
I think that's
Portugal, 100% Portugal.
Okay, so we've got England, Portugal as the final of Euro 2020, boys. Okay, final prediction. Before we go into ours, I'll go into what Ash has said. Final prediction. England win 4-3 on penalties. Jack Grealish bangs it in top bins and we all drink ourselves to death. Let's have it. Well, I don't want to die, but I wouldn't mind having a big celebration. Quick comment here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, on that, I think. Hey, I'm not saying they can't do it myself, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Something about this Portugal side that I just think like they almost scraped through in 2016, but this time round, I think if they win it, they'll do it kind of emphatically. You know?
Yeah, they're quite strong as well at the moment. They've got some decent players. Like Ruben Diaz looks brilliant. They've got like probably half of the Wolves team playing for him as well.
Yeah. Plus Ronaldo is always going to mention
Ronaldo, Bruno. You know, so they've got some decent talent there. The Portuguese team. So it's gonna be a tough one, but I do feel as though we could do it. Do I think we will? I think as long as if it does go to penalties, that we sub Jordan Henderson off in the 119th minute, we'll be fine.
Mate. Yeah, speaking of which, check out our post-match reactions to the Romania game the other day if you're interested to hear our thoughts on Jordan Henderson's penalty debacle. But yeah.
For me, right, okay, who do I pick? I'm going to go. I think it's coming home. England for me.
I don't want to go next.
I honestly think I think the way I'm looking at it, I think if we've got that far, the games at Wembley, I just think however many people are there are just going to try and like suck that ball into the net, and as corny and as cliche as that sounds, they say that the fans kind of help to do it. I just feel as though it's going to get to a final. If England are going to get to the final, I think that's just been our major kind of sticking point. We've not been able to get there. We've not seen how England have managed to cope in a major final since 1966. We are unbeaten in finals, I guess. I think
a lot of things are the writing is on the wall. Like as far as like it just feels like destiny. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like it's almost a home tournament, depending on how it goes. Everyone's so excited about this England team. We are actually considered favourites after being rebuilt and not favourites like the golden generation where they kind of like it doesn't work out and everyone's like, oh, screw them. They rebuilt the squad in 2018, it felt like, and we've added to that since. And because it's been delayed, it's 25 years since Euro 96 heartache, it just feels, and it's never going to be that because they never have the 5. Obviously, it's always 2-4, 2-4. Do you know what I mean? It's never in that 25 bracket. So,
55 years since the World Cup as well.
God,
56.
And where was that final?
I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like, we're an English channel. So at the end, obviously, England in the final winning it. But like, at the
end of the day, this doesn't even matter because it's not the World Cup.
I don't say that now. Come on.
It is like if we win this and then don't win the World Cup, I'll be
but it'll be a stepping stone.
But if we lose this and win the World Cup, I wouldn't even care. You
can't say that. It'd still be a massive moment in our history.
Mate, there's no way we're winning the World Cup. You think the weather in Qatar is gonna be boiling? We're used to bloody pouring rain.
Yeah. But it's gonna be a challenge for everyone, I reckon.
I just had another comment here from Ash as well. Dan, you must believe to achieve is dub season, and Ben White will be a Euros champion. True, Ben White added to the squad as well. Obviously, we were talking recently how we thought it was probably going to be Ward-Prowse or Lingard, but that didn't happen.
Should have been
Southgate
Lingard.
Decided he wanted more defenders. He wanted to stick to with what he had. But anyway, that's a conversation for another day. Right, I'm going to go because, again, I don't think we're beating France, right? But if we do, because I'm going with a majority, then I do think we would beat Belgium because we've already beat France. And if we've already beat Belgium and France, we're definitely beating Portugal. So I feel like a fraud saying it because I feel like, you know, English guys talking about England winning the Euros. But if it goes this way and we've beat those teams before, why would we not at Wembley? Why would we not 25 years later from Euro 96? Come on, man. It's gonna be us, man. So yeah, I'm going with that. Connor, what about you, mate?
I'm saying England. That's the same as you.
England as well. Okay. Yeah. And Lucas, what are you saying?
I told you I wouldn't deviate from England once we're here. Once the semi-final starts, I think. There's a lot that can be said about these dates and these, how many years and all that kind of stuff. But I think there is this whole kind of thing as well. Like obviously with this tournament as well, like a lot of these later half of the games are happening after our proposed, June 21st deadline, for the end of the lockdown, and we're getting really nice weather again. Like everything's just ticking all the boxes, so we're potentially looking at. And I just think the thing is, on any other day, this is one of those things with the Euros. This is what I love about Euros and love about tournaments and love about things. On any other day, Portugal would whoop us, or could whoop us, But on this day, we're looking at our tournament, on this final, England win this. Like we have to win it. There'll be riots if we lose in the final. There'll be busted, like, you know what I mean? Like there'll be busted, there'll be so much just rotten going on. So it's like we have to win. But knowing us, it will be something like penalties or extra time. So it's not going to be easy.
Well, that's what Ash said, didn't it? 4-3 on penalties. Jack Grealish getting the final goal.
Yeah, and then literally, whoever's on that winning squad, we'll get knighted the next week.
They will be knighted, yeah. Yeah. Imagine that England winning a major tournament on penalties.
The Queen will show up on the pitch and just do the honours there and then. Because it's one of those things where you have to just be like, wow.
Do you think she's going to run the length of the pitch, just do a knee slide or something?
If she don't, I'll be disappointed. Right, and are we all going England then? Con, did you go England?
Yeah,
England.
It's going to be like the old Portugal moment, isn't it? Jordan Pickford will literally just take off his gloves for the final penalty and ping one top bins.
I mean, look at that, boys.
No.
Look what we've got there. I mean, do we really think that's happening? I think although we're favourites again, I just think it's all about the draw. I think if we beat a tough team, we could go all the way. But I'm scared about that first tough team. It's all about that first tough team for me. But it looks like we're winning the Euros. It is official.
It's Rev Noise official.
Exactly that. But talking about the real Euros, we are going to be back here on Sunday. Stay tuned to the Rebellious Noise Football Channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll be talking post-match reactions to the England-Croatia game, where maybe we straight away like, we ain't winning, we suck. Who knows? Or maybe we've battered them 3-0 and we're saying, you know what? I think that prediction debate was true. We are definitely going all the way. Okay, before we get out of here, we're going to have a little bit of fun as well, a little bit of a sweepstakes action going on. Ash is going to be the final pick here, even though he's not on it. So let me just update you. Of course, it's happening. Doesn't matter who we play, we'll win them or have faith. I think Ash is a bit drunk now, boys. But okay, Dan, if you want to introduce, we have got the fancy pantsy. Oh, it was there.
But before we go to that wheel, there's two other wheels that we need to talk about. And they are the ones that are on Lucas's bike. Nice
segue. Nice.
Just for the people at home, I'm going to solo screen you. Just explain to people what you've been doing for the last couple of weeks.
Okay, so throughout the month of May and, just finishing up a couple of days ago, I've been cycling to every London football club in the top 6 flights of English football. So based in London. So I've done obviously the Premiership teams, such as Arsenal, Chelsea and West Ham. I've done Championship and then obviously the League 1, League 2 and the National / Conference Leagues. We're behind a little bit on the videos. They are coming, don't you worry. But I've just completed all 20. And I am going to be doing a bonus cycle later this week to Wembley. Having to do that before we obviously start obviously Euro stuff. But yeah, we're up to £300 raised, all for shelter. So obviously the link will be in the description to the videos over on Facebook, and I don't know, we're going to put that in the comments or something here for for this one. But yeah, I appreciate everyone's support. Dan, Scott, I've liaised with them quite a lot over the past 2 weeks. It's been over 350 kilometers cycled, all in. But yeah, it's all for a good cause. So I've really enjoyed it. It's been hard at times, and there'll be I can't think what else to say really. But yeah, that's that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been great watching them, mate. It's been it's been fun, all the club facts and stuff like that. So again, if you haven't seen it already, check out on our IGTV at Reb Noise and on the main Rebellious Noise Facebook page as well. Obviously, check us out on Twitter as well. Watch RNFC, but all of the Rebellious Noise stuff comes under at REBNOISE. And like I said, Lucas has been doing this great challenge. And if you could give, whether it's a quid or £7.61, a random number like that. Whatever you want to give, it'd be great. It is for a great cause. We are really, really behind this on the channel, and well done, Lucas. It's been good, mate, and I'm looking forward to seeing the journey end, especially at Wembley, where you go there and raise up this amazing raise up your bike. As a symbol of the trophy we won for shelter, and then hopefully a few weeks later we'll see England raising up a trophy as well. But before we get out of there, guys, once again, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our brand new football channel here, the Rebellious Noise Football Channel, and check out more of our football content and the other channels on the Rebellious Noise Network. That's what I'm trying to say. But Dan right now is going to do us a little bit of fun before we get out of here. We're going to have a sweepstakes. We're all putting a $5 in on this, boys. So let's commit now. Right, Ash, you're going to be the last one. Smooth transition there from Dan. Ash is appreciated there.
Can I just say,
yeah,
if I win the sweepstake, I'll donate all the money to the charity.
Why are you saying that? Because now I feel like I got to say it. Yeah, me too, mate. Yeah.
There's no obvious obligation to do it.
All right, fair enough. I won't then.
That's a nice gesture.
Now, obviously, you guys can do what you like, but yeah, that's
yeah. All right, yeah.
If I want, I'll do the same too. To be fair.
All right, cool. So, is there any point in the sweepstakes then if we're all giving the money to the same place? Could we not just all donate to shelter? We can do that anyway, boys. Let's just do that. Let's see how this goes. Ash is hitting with, if he gets stuck with Germany, he'll be fuming. So don't give Ash Germany, apparently, Dan. Who's going first? Should we do it in the order of the way we've done this?
Can do. So we go me first, yeah? Ready?
Right.
Here we go.
It's for your lady, mate. Lady Godiva on the line.
Oh, who's he got? Oh.
God, it's a long one, isn't it?
How long is it spinning for?
That's what she said.
5 hours. Is he going to stop? Oh.
They're coming.
England.
It's
Macedonia, isn't it?
Yes, go on.
No.
Poland.
Oh my God, it's still going. It's still
Mate,
going.
Russia.
Go Russia. Yeah, that's it. Don't get Portugal. Okay. That would have been too good for you, Dan. I'm getting quite bitter and spiteful already. So let's bring it back to the nice stuff just quick before we go on. Little Simon going with well done, Lucas, which we all agree with once again. Okay, Dan, do mine. Come on, let's go. Sure, I got excited about yours. So I can only imagine mine.
Let's see who you get now.
It's like, we should have music in the background.
Yeah, it should be like Water Fortune with a little tick, 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 tick.
Well, it is. I can hear it anyway.
Can you? Oh, good for you. We can't hear
Just
it.
gone past France and Italy.
Oh, yeah, but look how long it took to slow down before. Oh.
England just gone. France. Germany.
Macedonia or Poland.
Oh.
Sicily.
Oh, no. Portugal. Yeah. That's not, yeah, I'm happy with that.
So you're banking on two-time winners.
That's it. We were betting high for Scotland earlier, but I'm not willing to be. Where you going, mate? Where you going? Oh,
no, it's Portugal.
Whew. Yeah, I was, we were doing Portugal to Scotland to even what was it, the round of 16. But yeah, I don't think they're getting to the final, so I'm happy with that. Whew.
Ready?
Connor, mate, it's your go.
How fast it goes at first, like.
Bit like Raw Roulette, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Really good.
If you like wrestling,
Yeah.
check out our wrestling channel, RN Pro Wrestling.
Oh, slowing down. We've gone past Denmark and
Come on.
England, France, Italy. It is slowing though. Poland is gone. Scotland. Are you landing Spain? No, it's still going. I think Sweden.
Sweden.
Oh, Sweden. No.
Oh, no, there was a
Turkey.
glitch.
So it
There was a
froze, it
glitch.
jumped.
Oi, Dark Horse is Turkey, mate. I could see that. I really could.
Are they going into Turkey?
I think it was to stop. Are we stopping?
Yeah, I think
Stop
it
now.
is.
There
Yeah.
we
There
go.
we go,
Turkey,
Turkey.
Connor. How'd you feel about that, mate?
I think that's all right. You know, I could live with that. Turkey could win it.
Right.
Lucas.
Now, yeah. So I don't know if it's easier as it goes on because I mean I don't know.
What if we get the same teams? Can that happen on this, Dan?
No, you've got to move
No,
it.
it removes them.
Oh, it's been removed. Okay, cool.
So let's see, it's slowing down for me now. What we got? Gone past Ukraine, Denmark, England just gone past. Italy,
Republic
just
of
gone
Ireland
past
you're gonna
Poland,
get.
Scotland.
Oh, wow. I love
Spain,
we got
yeah, good
Spain
go,
after
keep
dissing
going.
them for so long.
Wales.
It's gonna end up in Wales, isn't it? JVDB will be happy if it does.
Oh, nice.
No.
Austria.
Yeah, it's gonna be Austria.
Austria. Did we just watch the Euros champions not long ago in a 1-0 defeat to a kind of average England? Apparently so for Lucas's bet. And we did the last one, even though he's not on the stream anymore. He was definitely part of this in his own way. So let's do Ash as well.
And he said anyone but Germany he's happy with.
Doesn't
Yeah?
want Germany. Oh, yeah, but I mean, come on. Germany wouldn't be bad.
Oh, let's see, it's slowing down.
Oh, no, it's went back up.
France, gone past the dreaded Germany for him. Still slowing, so I don't think it's
It's England.
Oh, it might come back.
Oh, no, I think it's slowing down a bit too much. Czech Republic, maybe, or Denmark.
Denmark? Oh, it could be England. It
Is
could
it going
be
to go
England.
far
It'd be
enough?
really
Is it going to
pleasing,
go far
really.
enough? Far enough?
Oh,
Far enough?
not quite, not quite, not quite.
Oh,
Oh, maybe.
yes.
It is. Mate, imagine winning money and your country wins the tournament. Ash,
And
mate, I think you. He's literally. Is basically what he said in the text.
There we go.
Oh, mate, he's following up as we wrap up here. Yeah, it's coming home, is what he said. Loads of random spelling mistakes because he's so excited. But yeah, it's coming home in his pocket and at Wembley for England, apparently. So that's pretty much it. We got another comment here. I'll take Wales. Yeah, we suspected. Okay, well that is pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. Connor's disappeared somehow, so we're gonna boot him out anyway. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been nice doing this little bit of not just regular predictions, but debating all the way along as well. And coming up with this ultimate kind of like, if you would have said to me earlier it would be England, I'd be like, no, it's not. Like with all these different opinions, there's no way we're putting England at the top, but apparently we are. And apparently it's coming home. If you want more Euro 2020 content, check out the video Dan did recently of who should be in the 26. Obviously, that's long gone now. We've already got the 26, but if you want to see what Dan thinks in depth, check that out. If you want to see also who he thinks should be in the starting 11, this is the video for you right there. And also me and Connor reacted to the England squad when it was announced as well. And as we mentioned earlier, the most recent friendlies, we've also touched on those games as well. But hey, guys, that is pretty much it. Apparently it's coming home.
We've predicted it as you and Ash in the final as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and then of course I'm gonna want England to win. But like you say, if we don't, then I guess I get a little bit of money. Well, it's been great. Hope you guys have had fun. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for those that have watched on demand and obviously live as well, and those that have commented. And we will see you for more Euros content throughout the tournament. See you guys later.
Bye.
Welcome to RNFC, the official Rebellious Noise Football Channel, where you'll find content such as goal hanging,
live match reactions, as well as news and opinions on all aspects of the beautiful game. We will also cover some of the more cultural side of the sport, such as kit reviews, football nostalgia, and in-depth historical pieces on those who built the game that we love today. So win, lose or draw, make sure you subscribe before the full-time whistle blows.